No idea?
Finding the range and increasing or understanding of the increasing and decreasing fraction and intervals.
Yes, excellent. Previously, we discussed about the even odd function, increasing, decreasing function. Yes, this was our previous topic. So, so far in previous weeks, we covered these topics: function, relation, evaluation of function, operation, composition, domain of function, inverse function, range of a function, even odd function, and increasing, decreasing. Excellent, Madina. So we covered these today. We have shift in graph, how we can shift graphs. But before starting our new topic, let's briefly review the previous even odd function, increasing, decrease function. Okay, uh, these three functions, first, second, third. So find out whether these are the even function, odd function, or neither even function nor odd function. So first one, who will tell me how we can explain, how we can find a function is even or odd? Let's suppose we have x cubed plus 2x. Is this even function or odd function? And how we can prove, who will tell me yes? Yes,
First one is an odd fraction.
yes, how we can prove this one?
We give value to that, professor, minus value and positive value.
Yes, if result is same or different, so what when it will be an even function, odd function.
If the result is different, then it's odd function. If it's the same, we
Okay, okay, guys. We have first function f of x is equal to x cube plus 2x. Let's suppose we want to prove even or odd function. So for even function, if f of x like positive value equal to f of minus x, both positive value and negative will give you same result. That function is called even function. And for example, f of x equal to minus f of x, same result with just different sign. One is plus 10, second one is minus 10. So that function will be okay, odd function. And if both are different, one is plus, one is minus, sorry, one is 10, second one is 100. So that function will be neither odd, neither uh, even function. Yes. So first one, x cube plus 2x. Let's suppose we give two values, plus 2 and minus 2. So if the result same, so even function. If result is same with different symbols, minus 10, plus 10, so then odd function. First one, x1 value. So we have f of x1, and you know that x1 is equal to 2, so 2 cube plus 2 multiply with 2 equal to what? We have 2 cube 8 plus 2 to the 4 equal to what? Equal to 12. F of x1 is equal to 12. Now, what about f of x2? F of x2, and we know that x2 is minus 2, so we have minus 2 cube plus 2 multiply with minus 2 equal to minus 8 and minus 4 equal to what? Minus 12. F of x2 is equal to minus 12. So one is plus 12, second one is minus 12. So what is this? Is this function even or odd?
It's odd.
It's odd function because same value with different symbols. F of x is equal to minus f of x. So when we have minus, so that function is actually odd function. One is plus 12 and one is minus 12, odd function. When both are same, both are 12, 12, then even function. Let's try second one. And second one is actually g of x is equal to 5 divided by 2 minus x square. Same, let's suppose select two numbers, x1 and x2. We can select x1 plus 3, x2 equal to minus 3. So then first one, g of x1, we know x1 is 3, 5 divided by 2 minus 3 square. This one equal to 5 divided by 2 minus 9, and 5 divided by 2 minus 9 equal to minus 7. This one equal to minus 5 divided by 7. G of x1. Same x2 value, g of x2 is equal to 5 divided by 2 minus, okay, we have minus 3, so minus 3 whole square equal to 5 divided by 2 minus 3 square is 9. This one equal to 5 divided by minus 7 equal to minus 5 divided by 7. Both are same. Both are minus 5 divided by 7, minus 5 divided by 7. This means that second function is even function.
An even
Yes,
function.
yes, even function.
The third is neither odd and
Yes,
no.
yes. Third
Function.
one is neither odd. So how we can prove third one? Let's prove third one. We have function h of x. H of x equal to x square minus x divided by 100 minus 1. So let's suppose give two values, uh, 3 and minus 3, x1 and x2. So we have first one, h of x1 equal to 3 square minus, we have 3 divided by 100 and minus 1. We have 3 square 9 minus 100, 3 divided by 100 equal to 0.03, and we have minus. So we have 9 minus 0.03 minus 1 equal to 9 minus 0.03 minus 1 equal to 7.79, 7.97. This is g of x1. And what about g of x2? So x2 is minus 3. Again we have x square, so minus 3 square. Minus 3 square minus 3 divided by 100 minus 1. So we have minus 3 square plus 9, minus multiply with minus equal to plus, 3 divided by 100, 0.03 minus 1. So this one equal to what? First 8, 9 with 0.03, then subtract 1, so 8.03. Now you can see both are different numbers. H of x2 is equal to what? 8.03, and h of x1 equal to 7.97. Both are different. So these are neither even function nor odd function. I think this one is clear. Yes.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hasibullah, Nargas, thank you. Okay. Now we have the increasing and decreasing function, but we have some. Okay, let me share again this one. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, how we can determine the increasing and decreasing function? So we discussed the condition for increasing and decreasing function. Condition was if we have a function y is equal to f of x, and if we select two values, x1 value and x2 value, but condition is x2 greater than x1, then function 2 must be greater than function 1. This is for increasing function. F of x2 must be greater than f of x1. Condition of increasing function. What was the condition for decreasing function? Y is equal to f of x. We have function. We select two values x1 and x2 such that x2 greater than x1. Then function number 1 f of x1 must be greater than f of x2. So this condition is for decreasing function. If second function is greater than first function, then increasing function, but when second function is less than first function, then decreasing function. So let's solve one example on this. Okay, we have f of x is equal to 5 minus 2x minus x square. We need to prove is this function is increasing or decreasing for the interval of minus 1 till plus infinity. So you can give values from minus 1 till plus infinity. So let's suppose if we select two values, first of all, we have x1 value is equal to 2. I will take simple two values for simple calculation, and second one is, let's suppose, 4. x1 2, x2 is 4, and condition is x2 is greater than x1 because 4 is greater than 2. Then find out the f of x1 and f of x2. First x1, so we have f of x1 equal to what? F of x1 equal to x1 is 2, so we have 5 minus 2 multiply with 2 minus 2 square. F of x1 equal to 5 minus 4, and this is minus 2 square, so minus 2 square again equal to 4. So 5 minus 8, and 5 minus 8 equal to 3. F of x1 equal to minus 3. Now give second value. Second value is x2. So we have f of x2 equal to 5 minus 2 multiply with 4 minus we have 4 square. 5 minus 8 and minus 4 square is minus 16. So 5 minus 24, and 5 minus 24 equal to minus 19. F of x2 equal to minus 19. So what do you think? Is this function is increasing function or decreasing function?
It's decreasing.
Decreasing.
Yes, because f of x1 is greater than f of x2. Like minus 3 is greater than minus 19. So this function is decreasing function. And I hope now this one is clear to you guys. Increasing, decreasing function, and also even odd function. Clear?
Yes, sir, it is clear for
Okay,
us.
thank you.
Yes, Professor.
Great, excellent, great, thank you. Next, for today, we have shifting graph. Shifting graph, how we can shift graphs. Thank you, Mehriya. Thank you, Hasib. Shahnawaz, thank you. So we have the shifting graph new topic. How we can shift graph vertically, how we can shift graph horizontally. What means shifting? Let's suppose we have a graph. Let me draw XY plane, and we have graph. Okay, we have, let's suppose, this graph. Okay, you can see graphs vertex point is starting from 0 0. Okay, I want to shift this graph upward, or if I want to shift graph downward, vertically on y-axis, horizontally on x-axis. For example, I can shift graph like this one, upward. I can shift graph downward like this one. Okay, these are vertically, shifting graph vertically. And how we can shift graph horizontally? For example, graph start from the 0, this one. Okay, if I want to start graph from plus 5, like this one. So how I can shift? Or if I want to start graph from minus 5, so how I can shift? This is actually horizontally shifting. So two type of shifting graph, horizontally and vertically. First of all, let's suppose we have graph and we want to shift vertically. First one. Sorry, vertically shifting. Vertically means upward and downward, two directions, upward, downward. We have function y is equal to x square. What will be the graph? Graph will be a parabola. It will open upward. It will start from 0. This graph, we have x negative, y axis, and y negative, y plus, y negative. Okay. If I want to shift graph upward, so how I can? So just add plus or minus. Plus for upward, minus for downward. We have y is equal to x square. So if you add plus number k, like plus k, so plus upward and minus value will shift graph downward. Let's suppose we have y is equal to x square, and if I add 2 with this function, so graph start from 0, then we have 1, then 2. When we add 2, so graph will shift upward 2 unit, and graph will start from 2. Graph will be like this one. You need to add a number with total function. We have y is equal to x square, so add a number. If I want to shift 5 unit upward, so then y is equal to x square plus 5. So graph will start from 5. 3, 4, let's suppose this one is 5. So graph will start from 5. This is for upward, adding positive value. When you want to shift downward, so then subtract a value, like main function is y is equal to x square, y is equal to x square. If I subtract 2 from this, y is equal to x square minus 2, so graph will shift downward 2 units. Okay, like this one. We have 0, this one is minus 1, and minus 2, so graph will start from minus 2. If we if we add minus 5, so then graph will start from minus 5. Clear? Okay, let me share the graph calculator. So how we can shift, let me share the screen. Okay guys, okay. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
You can see it.
Okay, this is graph calculator, how you can draw graph by the name of Desmos. Online available. Let's suppose I want to draw a graph of y is equal to x square, y equal to x square. So you can see the graph. Can you see?
Yes, sir, we can see it.
Okay, y is equal to x square. Now, if you want to shift this graph 5 unit upward, so you need to add 5 with function. Y equal to, we have x square, this is our original function. Okay, now we want to add plus value like plus 5. So now you can see second graph. Started from what? Started from 5. It is 5 unit upward. Yes, if you want to shift graph 9 unit upward, so we have y is equal to x square and plus 9. You can see graph, third one. Graph start from 9 upward, 9 unit upward. Positive values, 9 unit upward. Now, if you want to shift graph 5 unit downward, so subtract minus 5. Yeah, add minus 5. Y equal to x square. Then we have minus 5. And you can see the black one. This started from minus 5. If you want to add a graph from -7, y equal to x square, then -7. Can you see the graph started from -7, this red one? Clear, guys? How we can shift graph upward and downward? Any question?
No, sir.
Okay, great, excellent, excellent. One thing,
Yes, sir.
okay. Now, how we can shift graph horizontally on positive x-axis and on negative x-axis? Vertically means shifting graph on y-axis. Okay, guys. Now shifting horizontally, right side and left side. How to shift graph horizontally? For horizontally shifting, uh, we have xy plane. Let's suppose this is main graph, main function graph, parabola. Okay, I want to shift graph 2 unit, 4 unit on right side, on the left side. Let's suppose we have x positive x axis and x negative axis. I want to shift 5 unit on right side plus 5 and 5 unit on minus side negative 5. So graph will be like this one, sorry, like this one, and also from minus 5. So how we can shift horizontally? Right side and left side. If we consider right side is plus x axis and left side is minus. So if function is given y is equal to f of x, don't add or subtract anything with function. We don't need to add or subtract like previous one. In this, let's suppose we have f of x is equal to x square, then replace x with another value like x plus minus value. Replacing x with plus minus. If you add plus value like x plus 1, so plus value will shift the graph toward negative x axis. Negative. Plus will shift negative, and if you replace with minus, so minus will shift with plus axis. Like what? Okay. This meeting will end, then you can join again another meeting, but just after 5 minutes. 5 minute just break. So it will be just for one example. I want to solve just one example on shifting graph. So then it's enough for today. So join this meeting, another
Okay,
meeting
sir.
after 5 minutes.